You sure?
And then close that window. Leave the mic at internal. You're gonna be broadcasting. Did we reload that?
That's the video.
Oh, that's it. It's working. Okay.
All right, hey guys, just standing by. Welcome everybody that's out there. Just waiting on Carlos to get out here, and we'll start taking some questions from the audience. If you're having any issues logging in, make sure you're using Firefox or Chrome, because this software still is in beta. But we appreciate you guys coming on board. So just give us a second here while we set up, and we'll be ready to go. Hey guys, how's it going, Jason? Oh, gonna switch the camera here. You can see maybe the difference in quality. Hopefully that worked. Okay, guys, just standing by. How's it going, Jason? I see you're out there. Hope you can hear me loud and clear. Just standing by here. I think Carlos is now ready. There we go. Thing is, let's get some volume on this. Hey, Carlos. There you are. Good to see you.
How's it going?
Good, thanks. Good, thanks. Yourself?
Yeah, I was having some technical issues on my side too.
Yeah, no worries. It's all cutting edge stuff, cutting edge technology, right? So,
absolutely.
All right. So, I think we'll give some time for. I see Jason's online. He might have
What's
some
up, Jason?
questions. How's it going, Jason? Give some time to some people to log in and ask their questions. I know we just did a blast online, so hopefully we get some interested people to join us. But in the meantime, maybe we could. Oh, hey, we got the streaming master going there. Nice.
Yeah, so we got the Apple TV hooked up to the Kapchr.
Mm-hmm.
So I want to be able to show that off when possible.
Excellent.
And I'm going to send a blast as well. Let people know that we are live here on See Ya. So what's going on, Jason? So we're going to do a Q&A about Kapchr, and hopefully we can tackle like all the high level questions, all the low level questions, and all that stuff. So
Yeah, so maybe what we can do is, as we give people time to log on, maybe we can just show our YouTube video explaining the Kapchr campaign for everybody to see, and just play that in the meantime while people log in.
absolutely. All right, hold on one second. So while you're doing that.
Let's see. Oh, looks like okay. We'll have to wait on that.
Is it not working?
No, it looks like we'll have to play that video later or after the event. We'll just have it ready for the guys to see afterwards. All right, but how? In the meantime, how was the chat with Rishi yesterday?
Oh, that was fun, especially because some of the products that we showed off are probably not what people are expecting. But sent that out. Yeah, so like I said, I'm sure it's people not expecting some of the products and stuff. And
right.
All right, cool deal. So now you guys sent a blast on your Facebook pages or on Twitter or what
Yeah,
platforms?
on Twitter, Instagram, and I believe on Facebook as well.
And now, how long ago did you send it? In other words,
not too long ago.
Were you prepping people, or was it just like, surprise, we're live?
Yeah, a little surprise, we're live. So we'll see how many people. I know it's sort of middle of the day for people, but we'll give it a couple minutes for people to join. And the guys are just also working on the back end to get the YouTube on there. It was playing earlier, so it's available there for people to see afterwards as well. But in your feedback and talks with people, I've been seeing a lot of your interactions with people interested in going live. How do you feel people are receptive of Kapchr so far?
So basically, there are a few people that just jumped on right away. Others are like, oh, well, you know what? I didn't even think about having the ability to use a DSLR, so I never bought one.
Right.
But so now a lot of the process of thinking, from what I see, is, you know what? That sounds really cool. Let me find out what DSLR to get, and then I'll get the Kapchr.
Right.
So it's I guess people were content to some extent, not realizing that the future is there and it's near.
Yeah, and here.
Yeah. And so for a lot of people, it's just like, it's a surprise.
Yeah, I'm finding that as well. It's sort of new for some people, but a lot of people who have been doing this for a while, they've been abreast to the technology. But for a lot of people, it's still very new stuff, and it's a lot of education, right? So a lot of information to take in, what you can do, practical applications, and people are slowly catching on.
I know. Hold on. So I'm getting that. So Veronica's here. Now I'm getting that some people are trying to get in, but they're not able to get in. So let me see what that's about.
Hello. See, Veronica's in. All right. Glad you logged in okay there, Veronica. You can also try getting on stage there, and you can join us in the conversation. Just make sure you have headphones. No worries. But if you have any questions, you can type them in, and Carlos and I will. Yeah, we don't want to get you in trouble there, but we definitely will answer any questions that you might have about Kapchr and how you can start using it to go live. So Definitely don't want to get you in trouble with the office, though.
So some feedback that I'm getting is that they're trying to log in and it says the event is not started.
Maybe if you're having that issue with the event, if you're getting an error message, the event has not started, just go ahead and hit refresh, and hopefully that will sort out your issue there. And again, make sure if you are on a Mac, make sure you're not using Safari. Please do use Chrome or Firefox, because we're using some technology, some video streaming technology that isn't supported on Safari yet. Apple is doing an update to support this technology, but in the meantime,
when I tried with Safari, it said that I needed to download a plugin.
Right. I'm not sure the what's in that plugin, but
so it's an RTMP plugin.
It could be. It could be.
Let's see. It's a TEM WebRTC plugin.
Okay, that probably could work. The WebRTC is part of the technology we're using. So,
what's going on, Benjamin? So, hello. So Benjamin is a purchaser of Kapchr. So
thanks for your support, Benjamin.
So he's excited. Plus, he also is.
Hey, Anna.
He's somewhat involved in the music industry.
Oh,
and so he's very interested in the CA Live as well.
Excellent. So maybe if you'd like to join in, Benjamin or Anna or anybody out there, you can hit the Go Live button down at the bottom there behind the below the stage, and you can join Carlos and I in this discussion. And again, a reminder to please use some headphones as well.
Hello, Anna. Benjamin, CA Live.
Yeah, we love it. Yeah, would love to hear some insight from Benjamin on the music industry.
Yeah, so
and,
actually,
and how they could use Kapchr as well.
Yeah, so Benjamin and I will probably be working together on a bunch of projects. And
okay, cool.
And he, in fact, he was here at my house where we tried for the first time on my side of things.
Oh,
a DSLR, and that's one of the things. I wish I could bring some of my Broadway people here too, but
right,
we'll be working on that as well.
There'll be more opportunities for them to check things out, but yeah, that sounds good. That's good.
So Veronica does makeup videos, so it's really important. Awesome.
Yeah, nice. Yeah, people who do makeup videos like yourself, Veronica. Yeah, you definitely know video is important to show the details and the fine look. So, yeah, DSLRs are great in giving you that high definition, and yeah, you'll find this very useful.
Will this platform work on HP? So yes. So well, I mean, it would work on anything that has the ability of using Chrome or Firefox.
Yep.
And so you should be fine. And then, of course, the Kapchr device will also work. Now, do you have the ability of putting me on the top screen?
Sorry?
Do you have the ability of putting me on the top screen?
We disabled that for now because the guys are making some more changes on the back end.
Okay.
So unfortunately, we can't put you on the big screen for now. But it looks like Anna's looking to join us. Let's push her to stage here.
Okay.
I hope it works.
Hey, Anna. How are you?
So, Anna, it looks like your internet is really slow.
Yeah, I think Anna, your internet's a little slow, but we can see you.
Good.
How are you doing?
Awesome. Yeah, that's okay.
Good to see you. Good to connect with you. Thanks for all your support.
I try. All right. The little McDonald's Wi-Fi that's good. Yes.
Oh, that's all right.
Oh, you're welcome.
Much appreciated. So
how
are you doing today? Can you hear us okay? We can hear you. It's a little blotchy because I think the internet speed.
I bust out and then you guys do your thing.
Oh, you could stay. It's all right.
I can hear you. I can hear you guys great.
Okay, good.
Okay, I can hear you. I can't. I can. Okay. I'll just be a butterfly here then. Okay. All right.
You can hit refresh as well if you can't see yourself, but we
So,
can see you.
Yeah.
Do you have any questions, Anna? How's your?
I'll try that.
I know you've been
close
talking
Facebook
with a lot
also.
of people.
All right, so there's a delay, and she's getting our responses a little bit late.
1 second, refreshing.
Okay, she's gonna refresh. So. Yeah, the internet.
Now, this is also streaming on YouTube Live as well. So I'm sharing the YouTube Live video in case people want to join us there. But I don't believe I can see the comments from YouTube. So, for those of you who want to join us off of YouTube, then you can join us on the SIA Live website and page.
Yep.
All right. So simply put, we wanted to kind of have a little moment for us to show not only what the Kapchr card can do, we wanted to give a sneak peek of this platform so you can kind of get an idea of what the possibilities are going to be in terms of monetizing your content, content that some people will be able to have the option to create. First, we're going to start with some really good, solid content, and then slowly we may open the doors for consumers to, not consumers, but content creators to join SIA Live and create really robust, impressive content that people will be willing to pay for.
Mm-hmm.
So do you want to add anything to that, Mark?
No, I mean, yes, SIA Live is going to be a great destination once it's all set up and ready to go. Getting that robust content that you were mentioning, and it's just a new way that people can interact online and giving artists a new platform where they can reach out to different people around the world and share their content, share their creativity in a new way.
It's up to you, Jason, if you want to do that. I didn't want to push the boundaries. So the idea here, for those of you who are here and watching, okay, that's fine. So the content here is produced. In other words, someone's going to be controlling on the back end not only the cameras, but the content that's above us and stuff like that. So features that will allow us, one of the reasons, so you need to pause and then let me push you. Okay, I'll pause.
Oh, okay, there we go. Looking lovely now there. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Robert. Thank you, Jason, guys in the background there.
So we are. So this content will be different than what we're doing right now. We're just showing you the platform. We want to give you an idea of how things will function, and give you a spark of your imagination, especially for those who have the ability of getting really robust, solid content, such as the music industry, such as Hollywood, such as Broadway, such as TED Talk type stuff.
Everybody, really, exactly.
And am I freezing? Oh, that's probably on my end. Hold on 1 second. Oh. You can hear me, right?
Yeah, I can hear you. Okay.
All right, give me a second. Just a little bit of a slowdown here on my computer. That's very rare. I've never really experienced that, but that's fine.
No, I'm going to spruce things up with a plant. Whoa.
I appreciate, Veronica, the compliment. It is 3D animation and visual effects that makes me look awesome. And all right, come on, software. So it's what happens when I push the boundaries, and I apologize for that.
That's all right.
All right. If you want, Mark, can you hold the fort, and then I'll just refresh?
Yeah, sure. You just hit refresh. We'll get Carlos back onto the stage. And again, thank you guys and girls for joining us today. As Carlos jumps back on. If you do have any questions about Kapchr, please do type them in. If you'd like to join us on stage, just go ahead and hit the Go Live button. And again, make sure you have headphones so we can all hear you and there's no echo. So let's see. Jason, you can hear us fine. Splash of green. Yeah, you like that green there, eh? Do we have any questions from the audience in the meantime while we wait for Carlos? Yeah, got that's the magic of lighting. We have some lighting. You can get some good background effects and get those details in with the DSLR. And we are using one of the prototypes there of Kapchr here. You can see here. So it's giving us that good look. It would be, if I can get on the main screen, that would be all right. You can see some more details, but we'll wait for Carlos to get back. And I know you guys. I think Benjamin's trying to join here. I think Jason will chat with you there, Benjamin. We'll get you on stage and let you ask any questions you might have. Let's see how we go here. Everybody's hearing me okay? So good question. Veronica, you're asking how much is Kapchr? So if you check on our Indiegogo page, you can see the full breakdown there. Right now, we have some early bird perks still available. It's going for $179 USD, and that'll get you a Kapchr USB cord. It's 3-foot USB cord and an accessory travel pouch. But those are limited to only 30 units, so we still have a few of those there, and that's actually a discount of 28% off the regular market retail price, which will be 249 USD. And you can see all the details on our Indiegogo page. So do head over there and support us if you can, and share with your friends and family and people who you feel would love to start streaming with their DSLR. You do get that nice HD quality video and the synchronized sound, and it's something that you can add to your photo bag into your bag. So yeah, if you own a DSLR in this day and age, you should now own a Kapchr as well. So I think Carlos is back here. We got Benjamin here as well. Let's see if we can get some people on stage. Hey, welcome back, Carlos. And I think Benjamin's joining us here. So it's just loading up.
All right.
Okay. Thanks, Jason, for the heads up. Jason, let's get Carlos in the main screen there.
All right, cool. Yay.
All right. Thanks, Jason.
All right, cool.
There we go. There's the eye candy.
Oh, that's funny. All right, so let me see if I can show off some of this. It's funny. I set up to be able to play back the video, and now it doesn't want to play. Even on my side, and and my tech is usually functional.
So I just wanted to go further on what Veronica was asking about the price. Okay. And I know some people, maybe even some gamers out there, they like the price point to be a little bit lower, and they're wondering maybe people are hesitant in supporting Kapchr because of the price. But
so yeah, let me review a little bit of that. So the Kapchr device.
The reason why it's that price.
So there's a number of different devices similar to this, and they run in the 300 to 500 and even above price ranges. And what we wanted to do is create a product that's solid, that's competitive, that has processing power inside. So the low costing versions of this actually focus on your computer to do all the processing. So that means that if you're doing gaming, especially if you're doing gaming from within the computer, your computer is going to get super hot and
it could chug.
Right. And of course, also if you're running your game and you're doing your live streaming and everything on the same machine, that hard drive is also working very hard. So what's going on in here is there's processors in here that take care of the load from your pro level camera or even your consumer level camera, and allowing you to do certain things that the computer is not prepared for. So it's kind of like
Exactly.
having a video card that you have to buy for a few $100s in the computer to be able to do something even similar. The other thing is, especially with gamers, so you'll be able to plug into HDMI your Xbox, your PlayStation, laptop computer, other items, cameras, video cameras. And sometimes if you're just feeding that, you're getting the audio from the game, but you're not getting your audio. So the audio jack allows you to basically either use a mixer or even something as simple as a lavalier microphone.
Yep.
So here's my lavalier microphone, which then will have this jack, which will actually plug in to the jack that's in here. And so now people will be able to hear you while you're playing the game. So that's just an example of the reason we had to put an audio jack in. Other devices in the market do not have an audio jack in. So I've gotten questions such as, well, my video camera has a jack, and that's fine. But if you have a tripod with a video camera way over there and you're trying to do something over here, you would want to have a little bit of more distance so that you're closer to be able to hook up your mixer and other items. So it just adds flexibility to what you're doing. And then, so the other thing is it's made out of very solid metal, which then also helps in keeping it cool by spreading out the heat, and also it fits in your pocket, so there'll be less damage. Other items in this price bracket are made out of plastic and is more susceptible to harm. So that's kind of runs around the reasons why we had to keep the cost low, but at the same time still be reasonable to the consumer.
Yeah, so it's the chipsets we use add to that quality as well, and yeah, like you were mentioning it, this stays very cool even for a long time. Extended use, this stays cool. Your computer doesn't get hot. Kapchr also does not get hot, doesn't heat up so much. We've done many tests where we've used it for hours, 2 hours of streaming, and the processing done on here doesn't heat up the chipset. And yeah, stays cool. So your computer can chug along and run smoothly.
So here's an example. Right now I have this connected to an Apple TV, which would be almost equivalent to an Xbox, a PlayStation, or anything else. And I'll show you that this is all live real time. I'm actually controlling it. You can see that the quality of the video is fantastic. And I'll put this full screen so you can see what it looks like. And so anything I choose, it's going to run real time. It is doing a 1080p at 60 frames a second. So what does that mean? What that means is that you can play video games, and those video games will look smooth. They're not going to have stutter. They're not going to, and it's funny how it's all reversed. I should, that's something we got to do on your side, I think. But even though it's reversed, I can see it just fine. And we're going to quickly play here. Of course, I need to see what I'm selecting. So this is a pretty good track. No, I don't want to talk to it.
I need some more.
Nothing wants to function with my thing here.
Oh.
All right, hold on. There's more games. We have other games. Don't worry. We got it. We got this.
A lot of cool new games coming out too.
Oh yeah, I mean, so and this is just an Apple TV. So if you can imagine, with an Xbox,
Pickpock. I mean, nice.
So I'm lowering the volume now, but as you can see, that you're getting the audio from the device. All right, so we got everything we need. Come on now. Why isn't it letting me just play? Really?
Oh, you're gonna have to unlock those ones. You got to put some more hours in that game before you unlock that level.
Yeah, I know. Whatever happened to just play?
Oh, that's a tournament.
Oh, is that what I did wrong? All right, hold on. Well, it doesn't let me do anything else. All right, let's try one more. Jeez, talk about horrible demonstration. I apologize, folks.
Oh, do the bowling. That should be easy.
Oh, and I was going to go into Gods of Egypt.
All right, let's go for that. Oh yeah, that has some good.
All right, so I got to hold it sideways. Yay, a play button.
Yeah, so YouTubers can up their broadcast game, right? So,
Yeah, absolutely. So, all right, so let's show the graphics here.
let's see here. Yeah, that looks good. I'm not getting the sound right now, though, Carlos.
Oh, yeah, let me raise that volume for you. Uh-oh. So I got to move. All right.
Yeah, there you go. A little gaming, a little action. Yeah, so you can do all this over YouTube. And as we mentioned before, using a DSLR brings more value to your production, giving you that nice look. And Kapchr, it does all the heavy lifting because it's plug and play. Getting that sound synchronized at the same time with the high HD quality video ups your production value, and hopefully people will start to see the value in looking better online. Nice, Carlos. I still
All
didn't
right.
get the sound from your game, but
Really? There's no sound coming out of it?
no.
Really? That's weird.
Well, that's all right. How's it going, Eric? And oh, so
No sound
Eric
on the
is
game.
asking
Okay.
how much is it to buy one? So Eric, yes, well, we were just discussing the price, and you can check out all the details on our Indiegogo page there. We'll share the link as well. But right now, there's still some early bird units available. The MSRP is going to be 249 USD, but we have some early bird units available at 179 USD. But it's limited, so if you could go support Kapchr today, go get yours today, and eventually, once those run out, the price is going to go up. So
Right.
be an early bird, an early adopter, and support us today.
So that's very odd. Let's see. Let me try that again.
And also, in case you might be wondering, our campaign, we still have about 21 days in our campaign on Indiegogo, after which we will begin production and we will start shipping them out. Our target is to start shipping them out February 2018. So if you order today, you get the early bird special and early bird perks there on our Indiegogo page. Thank you, Anna, for sending out the link there. And you can get your hands on Kapchr.
So I just realized why. So my system has the audio control, but when I chose my camera and audio on SIA, it chose
Yeah.
my microphone, not the
Oh,
system
okay.
that I'm using.
Yeah, you got to
So,
set that.
so
There
that,
you go.
yeah, well, you know, I can't be perfect all the time. So yeah, those are the links for the Indiegogo campaign. You know, gaming is just one of the ways to use it. You know, if you are part of a school program, you're involved with anything related to with videography. If you're a podcaster and you're already using a DSLR, and you know, it could be a Micro Four Thirds DSLR, it could be you know, Canon and Nikon, a Sony, and I just dragged my computer. Those cameras, as long as they have a live preview through HDMI, you'll be able to do. Now, are you using a Kapchr yourself for your
Yeah.
camera right now?
I'm using Kapchr right now for a camera. I'm using one of the prototype ones. I'd hold it up. It's just over there, but I have the colored or standard one, the black and red one here as well. I can showcase. But yeah, we're using a Kapchr over there. And you know what? What I can do is maybe if you can see the difference, I'm going to, let's see, I'll switch to this computer's built-in camera just so you can see the difference. Let's see.
Yeah, and for 179, it's a stock and stuffer. You know, you can order it, and let's say someone in your family maybe is a videographer. You know, for videographers, it's a little bit different because what you want to do is you can use this for capturing a video live in real time right into your computer and then have instant access to edit it. So right now he's switching cameras to his webcam. You're going to see that his video is not going to be as sharp. I couldn't hear you guys. Sorry.
Do you see the difference? See how now now I'm using the computer here, and it's a little bit different of a look.
Of a frame, yeah, definitely.
Right. Let me check how that looks on my end as well. Yeah. Okay, and now I'm going to switch back to Kapchr and see how that looks for you guys.
And so while he's doing that, so part of what you're seeing that we're doing a combination show today of not only the Kapchr device, but SIA.live. And SIA.live, we can click on any of you who want to come on camera and bring you on board, and you can ask questions directly. We can actually.
There we go.
Excellent.
See the difference
yeah,
there?
absolutely different. Also, the purposes of using videos like DSLRs and or video cameras, you get a few options. One, there's clarity here, and then some depth of field in the background. That's one. Two, if you're doing an event, maybe even a sporting event, the ability to zoom in. Now, most webcams will not have the ability to zoom. And so that's, you know, another option that you'll be able to do. Now, we're going to present a video that explains how all this functions. So I'm ready if you're ready, Jason.
Yep. Jason, why don't you go ahead and play the video for people who may not have seen it. It gives you pretty in-depth information about all about Kapchr. So go ahead, Jason. So everybody just maybe hit refresh if you can, if you're not able to see anything right now. But yeah, if you could go hit refresh, that would be great.
Okay, I see. I'm going to refresh now.
Hey, that's me. Oh.
Hey, I'm Victoria.
And I'm Mark.
If you're like us and streaming video on the internet, you're either using an external webcam, a mobile phone, or your laptop computer. Although these cameras do the job okay, webcams don't give you the professional broadcast look we all love. Videos are usually dim, flat, or of poor quality.
Thank you, Jason.
What if you can use a DSLR camera like this one instead of the usual webcam?
Thanks, Jason,
There's
for
just one
showing
problem.
that video.
You can't easily connect your DSLR to a computer.
If anybody's out
until
there,
now.
This is
please
Kapchr.
do hit the go live button to join me on stage, join Carlos on stage, and ask any questions that you might have and test out this new platform that we'll be making available to people. Yeah, Carlos should be joining in again. Just give him a moment. And if anybody, oh, Benjamin, if you didn't see the video, you'll be able to see it afterwards. You had to hit refresh. Because just a note that this software still is in beta, but we plan to have all the kinks worked out in the coming months. So appreciate you joining us today, though. Yeah. So if you do have any more questions, do let us know. Type them in if you can't get on stage. Let's get Jason on stage. Maybe he might have a question here. If anybody else has questions, go ahead and... Hey, Jason, how's it going?
I'm good. I'm
good
actually in the Kapchr box. I probably should have been in the studio right now. That's just why my camera does not... Hey, Anna, how's it going? That's probably why my camera doesn't look crisp. If I was on the Kapchr box and if I was in our studio next door, I'd be good to hear lights,
Yeah.
camera, and maybe some action.
Don't worry.
Who knows?
You're still looking good, just not captured good.
So, oh, there's Carlos. I just came on. Yeah, exactly. I just came on the chat till Carlos gets on, and he's here.
Yeah,
but I
that's
mean,
all right.
we should get one of these Kapchr boxes on our show there, Mark.
Well, definitely.
Our Friday show.
100%, 100%. Should have a whole bunch of them at CA Live there. So
we should do it. We should do it.
Yeah, we'll have to pull a few strings there.
Yeah, there's Carlos. I'm gonna let you guys chat. I might just hang out on the camera while you guys chat. Just so you guys
stay with us,
see the whole
Jason.
panel.
But actually, Jason,
stay, don't leave.
It's lunchtime. No, I'm kidding.
Jason, I have a question for you. Before you go, you've seen the video. We've told you a little bit about Kapchr. Does it make sense to you? Do you understand the product, or is there anything that you're unsure about?
It definitely makes sense to me. The only thing I'm unsure about is your acting. Mark, you got to go to an acting class in that video.
This ain't acting. This is how it comes, baby. This is how it comes.
No, here you're good, but on that video, my gosh, you pout so much. I thought it was a sullen Mark. There we go.
I'm normally not a talking head, but I'm picking it up.
No, it seems like a great product. I mean, you've shown the difference. That's the number one thing with the product, right? If you can talk a big game, the product can look nice and shiny, but if it can't prove itself, what's the point? And you've proven it. Like this is a Kapchr. This is not Kapchr. This is bright and nice. This is not. So Kapchr is good. Others are not. I see it.
Now somebody's asking, who's the lady in the video?
Hold on, Carlos. I had you on mute
Victoria.
on my own personal screen. What did you say there?
No, someone was asking who is the woman on screen on the video.
Oh, Victoria Urquhart.
That's Victoria, and yes, she is great. She's great. Hi, Victoria.
Oh,
she's very talented. No, she's not watching right now, but she's a very talented actress. Actually, I used to be her manager, but way back in the day when I was a talent agent.
Oh, nice. Oh, yeah. So let's do a little bit of that. So let's talk about some of your backgrounds. So, Mark, if you want to go over a little bit of your background and tell us how you eventually got to something like Kapchr.
Yeah, so my background's in advertising marketing, and then I got into sport production with the Olympic Games. So all the live events at Hockey Canada, um, all the I was part of the team that helped with the live events going on outside of the arena as people got into the arena, and also setting up interviews with celebrities and stuff inside the arena once they were watching the game. That led me to other projects, IT, and some entrepreneurial projects in music out in China, which then led me to Kapchr, and it's all sort of mixed together, and here we are.
Awesome. And so now, and Andrew, if you're okay with sharing a little bit of your background.
Oh, Andrew's not here, but he's.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, Jason, I'm sorry. You know what?
Because I look like Andrew? I thought maybe you're talking Andrew. Carlos is having a rough day. It's only 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock.
Well, it's this small to me. Anyway,
Yeah.
sorry about
good. That's all right. So I studied criminal justice, was going to do the military route or policing route. I went to University of Ryerson here in Toronto, which is a great school. But ended up being a talent agent, got a job right out of high school, right out of university. For 4 years, I did that, representing actors, commercials, films, TVs, theater, musical theater, even some still projects, which are kind of, exactly what they are. You just stand still and take a photo of you. And I wrote a couple commercials for Sia's parent company way back while I was still in school. So when I got in touch with our CEO, Sammy, and he asked if I wanted to come on board, and just worked at Sia and Synaptop for about 2 years now.
Sweet.
So it's been good. It's a good industry. So we do a lot of live events. I've traveled a lot with this company, which is great. This year alone, I've been just on business. I've been to Vegas, LA, and Peru, which is a lot of fun. So it's a great company. We're growing. The reason why it seems a little choppy today is because we've just pushed a whole whack of new features. And everything has not fully tested on the new side, because we have some big, impressive partnerships coming up. Can I talk a little bit about those or no? Like just some names? So like I have to give an abstract view, but we're working with some really big studios coming up. In the past, we've worked with Paramount, we've worked with Vision, so those events have happened. We've worked with Mean Girls, we did Lindsay Lohan, we did TIFF, we did Pride, we did Toronto Harbourfront, which is a big outdoor theater. We've done some concerts, so big like rap concerts, and Soka, the band Kes, was really cool.
That was very cool.
That was fun, wasn't it, Mark? Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's great company.
Yeah, so this is the exciting part. Now, for those who may not know a little bit about me, I've worked in film and television for 25 years, more on the art directing side of things. Nice. And I've worked in advertising and marketing. I've been a sci-fi fantasy illustrator, so I've worked for Marvel and DC and some of the smaller companies like Acclaim Comics, and I forget his comic. Anyway, that's fine. And then let's see, record labels as far as album covers and things of that nature. And then worked in video. I've worked for Good Morning America. I've worked for Ricky Lake's show. I've worked in post-production for some Saturday Night Live stuff. And then moved to Atlanta. That's a whole different ball game. But I've been doing live streaming since 1998 for companies such as Fubu. And then for myself, I've been doing live streaming for about 8 years, doing real-time content with actors and musicians and filmmakers, particularly in the independent world. And then, now trying to help put together products like this into the live streaming community, and also then helping Sia kind of develop in a way where it is more natural to the community of not only live streamers on the back end, but also natural to the viewers, where it's not too abrupt of a change in terms of the workflow and how things happen. And also hopefully working on the content creation of using some of the connections I've developed over the decades that I've worked in the industry, and probably get some Broadway stuff, probably get some live music stuff, and also and also put together a film festival for platforms like Sia, and then prove that there is a way of monetizing this type of content.
Nice.
And then and now I have a company in LA who's interested in building another platform that will just kind of take all this to the next level. But the whole idea is SIA is that big, groundbreaking platform that's going to allow not only content to be monetized, but it's the first kind of platform that's going to allow you to really get interactive with being able to, let's say, watch a concert or watch a play or watch the content and then interact with either the actors, the producers, and things of that nature. And so that's kind of how we're showing it. The idea is that this is the big screen, this is the main event area, and then we're going to have talent down here where you're going to be able to interact and ask questions, kind of like you're doing today. And hopefully we're going to keep it really beautiful and sharp, because we too will be using Kapchr to basically record and have those talents in front of the camera and look broadcast quality, and you will enjoy that experience. And eventually SIA will be also on other platforms such as your mobile devices, but also things like the Apple TV, which is one of the reasons I wanted to show it off, because it's phenomenal in terms of the way it shows you content. So I hope I covered everything.
I know. I have a couple of questions now about the Kapchr, because it seems like it's really easy to use. And I know when I was reading the comment sections with there was was it Veronica and Eric? Sorry guys if I forgot. I got your names eventually. Veronica and Eric. I mean, hey guys, Carlos called me Andrew, so we're cool. So Veronica and Eric are specifically talking about we're talking about making videos. Veronica, I think, said she did makeup videos. I don't believe Eric said what he did. But in terms of just making the video, Kapchr just seems small. You can carry it wherever you go. You can carry it to the office. Yep. You can carry it anywhere. And it's powerful. You said it doesn't get hot. And I know my computer even gets hot sometimes when I run things for too long. So it's I'm getting some lighting. Thank you, studio techs that are not. I'm sitting in the main office today. And
he's going to need more than lighting.
Yeah, they're showing me. Yeah. Well, Mark, I mean, I'm pretty bright enough as it is. I don't need to cover myself up with light, or, I know that most people need a Kapchr box, but me, come on. I need one too, actually. Bring me one tomorrow, please. I'll take my money. So it seems like it seems like a great product. I mean, I know computers get hot, and I hear that complaint a lot from the people we work with. Yeah. Just too heavy. If this resolves that issue, I mean, sign up. Everyone's going to be in line.
Absolutely. And well, that's what we're hoping for. We're hoping that there is that market. I mean, we all know that there's billions of YouTube videos being produced and watched on a daily basis. Yeah. And most of them are either done by a mobile phone or pre-recorded. And now that YouTube is pushing live, I think the hesitation for a lot of people is, well, I don't want my live to look crappier than the pro stuff that I'm doing. And
you want it to look better.
Exactly. Now you don't have to. You can use the same cameras that you're doing to produce your YouTube videos and other content, and still maintain that same quality. And, obviously you can probably even still keep your branding and all that type of stuff, your graphics. And then, or you can use SIA Live when it's released to the public to create your content and monetize in that way.
Absolutely. Yep. So I think YouTubers they know that using a DSLR really ups their game. I know a lot of people start out with like the small Logitech cameras and the $60 microphones that you see online on the how-to videos and stuff. But a DSLR truly does step up your production value. And Kapchr, I believe YouTubers will start to, once they get the education process and they learn more about Kapchr, they'll see the value in it, and people will want to step up their production game.
So we have go ahead, Carlos.
Well, all right. I wanted to comment on, there's other brands of product out there, and they've been doing it for a long time, but they've been doing it a long time ago, and they haven't stepped up the processor game. Yeah, this is all fresh technology, so we are among the first to be able to get not only the fresh processors, but also the ability to maintain a higher quality right out the bat, like our first time off.
Yeah, so like Black. I was going to say, like other brands out there, they might have a larger, like ours are small. They might have larger. They use different components, different materials. You might need to download software to use their product. Ours is simply plug and play. It's easy to use, and you're ready to go. The other main difference we talked about earlier, Carlos, is Kapchr comes with the extra audio input port. So that is a big deal. and sound tech guys and engineers and people who do the productions, they can tell you that is actually a big deal compared to other products on the market there.
Now we've hit the 2 o'clock mark, guys. So the stream is going to come to an abrupt end in a minute. So final thoughts on Kapchr?
Oh, I'm in love with it.
That's great, isn't it?
As am I. As am I. So, were there any last questions in there? Yeah. So, yeah, Hannah's saying it's night and day between Logitech and Kapchr. Yeah, for sure. But yeah, guys and girls out there, ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys for joining. If you do have any more questions, please do connect with us on social media. Make sure you go check out our Indiegogo page. And thank you, See You Live, and Jason for your time. Carlos, of course, as always. Carlos, do you have anything else you wanted to add before we shut her down?
No, this is a great, I think, even though we had our little hiccups and glitches, we're going to be doing more content using See You Live so that people start getting used to it, start understanding its concept, and it's going to be awesome once we launch.
Oh, yeah.
Expect some more content, guys, and it's going to be fun.
Thanks, guys.
All right, thanks, guys.
Everybody.
Bye-bye.
Bye.